Thank you very much inviting me in this very special meeting. My background is seismology, earthquake science, and I think I am quite a stranger in this community, but I would like to report this New Year's earthquake in Noto Peninsula. Okay, the title of my presentation is Distributed Disaster Management Data Case Study of the 2024 Noto Hanto Earthquake Disaster. Hanto means peninsula, okay? So I would like to start with a brief introduction what the 2024 Noto Hanto earthquake, and the second is the current status and the challenges, and the third is ideal situation that I think, and I would summarize my talk. Okay, this photo was supposed to be a video, but it doesn't work quite. But okay, I took this video mid-March, 2.5 months after the earthquake occurred. Along the street, there were lots of disaster debris, waste. So 2.5 months later, the road was cleared, but there are still lots of debris along the coast, along the road. I think the current status is almost the same. Okay, where is the Noto Peninsula? Okay, here we are, Hiroshima here, and Tokyo is here. So the Noto Peninsula is almost the center of Japanese island and facing to Japan Sea. So this is the point is that this is a peninsula facing to Sea of Japan. Okay, and the epicenter, what we call epicenter, is the initiation location of the rupture happened in this earthquake. But this is only the initiation location, and the reality is that from the western coast to the middle part of in between the Noto Peninsula and the Sado Island, along the about 150 kilometers, rocks are broken by this earthquake. This is the reality of this situation. We have many damaged houses, and approximately 10,000 houses are totally or half destroyed. And also we have a very large uplift. This is imaged by the satellite, and 4-meter uplift. This is a very high moving. And also we have many tsunami hit this coast because the source area of the earthquake is very close to coastline and very rapid arrival of tsunami. We have more than 4-meter high tsunami along this area. So we have more than 200, about 250 people were killed by this earthquake, and the entire part of this peninsula was shaken very strong. The current status and challenge for information sharing in disaster. I think the disaster information is originally very much isolated, because at the very time of this earthquake happened, the electric power and also the telephone line was broken, and the people are very much isolated. But there is still lines, and the information was centralized to the center. However, those data are not distributed very correctly. JMA, Japan Meteorological Agency, government agency, has a responsibility to issue an alert warning. 4 seconds later, after the earthquake happened, JMA issued early earthquake warning. So it tells the people that we will have a very strong ground motion, say, a second or 10 seconds or 20 seconds later. And 2 minutes later, the JMA issued a tsunami warning. We have a very large tsunami coming. It's 2 minutes later. And after 12 minutes, then JMA modified this alarm to a very large tsunami would come. So this the more than 3 meter high tsunami are alarmed. And this is an example of the web page issued by, dispatched by the JMA. 14 minutes after the earthquake happened, we have a distribution of seismic intensities. In Japan, the seismic intensity 7 is the maximum intensity by definition. So this is a little bit different from the United States seismic intensity. Okay, this is quite rapid information. And also, we have many publicly available information on the web. And from the JMA and also Ministry of Land and some electric company and also cell phone company and some other private company and also Japanese government. So technically speaking, it's possible to overlay all the information to gather and for decision making by the headquarters of the disaster management sections. However, the current problem is the GIS system to web. That means the vendors have made the traditional GIS architecture work on the web. Users think that the vendor-specific constraints are web GIS constraints. The challenge is that we want to make this web to GIS. So system of automatically obtaining data from web is the very ideal situation. However, there is many barriers to prevent what we want to do. So there is some anxiety that it's not legally or ethically not correct. And so misunderstanding or not good knowledge what we have to do. So disaster management is still a very problem in Japanese disaster management societies, communities. Our previous trial was something like this. We want to make information among the academia and private company and industry and also NPO or NGO sectors. And the academia, the professors want to get all the data in he or her computer, but still there are lots of problems. Okay, even the web pages available on the computer, the people sometimes are very much hesitating to make a list of those informations. And it's very easy to create an external link, but still reading through an inline frame is sometimes difficult. And also the mapping the original data is sometimes very difficult. So I think the ideal situation is somehow the distributed architecture and phase-free disaster management system. What is the phase-free is we can use those information not only a disaster situation, but also in normal times we want to use those data. Otherwise, it's very difficult in case of very emergency situations. So the SVG map technology is one of the solutions that I believe, and Takagi-san will present later. Okay, so summary, the impact is very high, the tsunami impact and stone ground motion, and still the disaster management information is not yet distributed. Okay, thank you very much.